Hey, it's Kaero. Welcome back to the channel. It's day one of Phyrexia. All will be one, and tonight we are doing some sealed. This is the first sealed that I ever did. We got 6 wins. First 4 or 5 of them were undefeated. I thought we were going to go all the way, but opponent dropped some really nasty bombs on the last 2 games. So it didn't quite get there, but I'm still happy with this deck. It was a blast to play. Some toxic victories. Doesn't have to be a toxic victory. That's what's kind of cool about this Esper build. Say it's Esper, it's really Orzhov. It's black and white mostly. We're splashing for Venser, Corpse Puppet, and Vivisurgeon's Insight for when the games get a little bit stalled out. Drawing those 3 cards can really help. There are a lot of really cool cards in here. I think the overperformers so far have been Bilious Skull Dweller, the 1-drop Toxic 1 Death Touch. Functions kind of like a removal spell. It's good on the offense, it's good on the defense. Blightbelly Rat is nice, a 2/2 proliferate for 2. Sheoldred's Edict is a good removal spell. Time that whenever they have 1 creature, it's perfect. Venser has been good. Flencing Raptor's good. I mean, I liked all these cards basically. Underperformers, I would say the Mirren Bardish or whatever, the 5-drop up there, right there. The for Mirrodin, it's not really built for this deck. It was fine. Like, we use the equipment to give our things vigilance, and especially on flyers, that's kind of cool. So it did help a little bit. Basilica Shepherd was pretty good. 3/3 flyer for 5, right up there also. And then makes 1/1 Toxic Mites. That's a pretty good grab. Tableau to Completion, I would have cut out of this deck. I wanted to try it. It's too slow. It's for oil counters decks. Terramorphic Expanse, it helped having 2 of those. Yeah, there's one's up here and one's over there. Seed Core I didn't get to use. Surgical Bay was cool. Those common sphere lands that you can tap for 2 mana and draw a card are really cool. Planar Disruption, yeah. You get it. You'll see the action in the games. Thank you very much for liking. Thanks for subscribing, and I hope you enjoy the very first seal of Phyrexia All Will Be One. And if you subscribe to the channel, there will be more limited gameplay, constructed, brawl, you name it. Thank you. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, Game 1 is missing. The MTG Arena client crashed in the middle of it, so I wasn't able to get footage. But it was a close game against Green-White Toxic. It wasn't really anything to see, but so you'll see match 2 forward. Alright, opponent's going first. We have Whispers of the Draw, so we can maybe get rid of their 1-drop with it. Prefer to save it and proliferate later. Basilica Shepherd, a 5-drop, and a 4-drop Head Cleaver, both at common. I think we can do better than this. Mulligan. Not quite better, but oh lord. Alright. We'll keep all the swamps. We'll just ask our deck to give us what we need. There's a Terramorphic Expanse. So we'll play that. Probably grab a plains. We'd need plains more than we need islands. For our White Sun's Twilight, get our Blightbelly Rat in. 2/2 when it dies, proliferate. Hopefully they're playing like bigger green creatures. Drown it. Okay. Proliferate nothing. We pass the turn to wait for our removal. Venomous Brutalizer, 4-drop Toxic 3/4/4. Oh my word. We don't have anything that can stop a 4/4. Seems like a good time to do this. Mere Convert. That would help us pay for our Basilica Shepherd. Next turn. Double white. Yeah. Maybe we'll start building up to White Sun's Twilight here. We need 2 more mana to do it at 5. But if they empty their whole hand, we destroy all the creatures and make a bunch of mites. That is a bomb. That is bomb-like behavior. When it enters, gain 3 life. You control a permanent with an oil counter, draw a card. Alright, we can take a hit from that. We'll pass the turn. 1, 2 white mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See if they empty out their hand. Hit. Rune. Can't be countered. Trample. Can't be the target. If it's their turn, it has indestructible. That's a pretty gnarly card. Okay. Let's trample. Let's get the Head Cleaver out. Actually, you know what? 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we'll just chill. We'll just take a big hit here. We'll hope to draw mana. Hope they recommit to the board, commit another thing. Give them a sense of confidence. Commit fully. We got a poison counter. Land. There we go. Alright, here we are. White Sun's Twilight, baby. Yeah, Thrune's gonna go, because it's my turn. Mites. And then we can put down Basilica Shepherd, and we'll have a bunch of mites. We'll be good to go. Woo! 6/5. Can't be blocked with creatures with flying. So we can't go Basilica Shepherd. Oh, we can just Shieldred's Edict them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll just Edict them. Sack a non-token creature, and then we'll just attack for 5 poison damage. And then we'll just put a Head Cleaver out. Mites. Assemble! That's fine. Assemble! Head Cleaver. Hopefully they drew a land. That would be sweet. Oh, man. Battle Chair. 6/6 Trample. This has Menace. Let's go in. Puts them at 9. Let's make another Mite. Another 2 Mites. Yeah! Got there. Opponent goes first. We have blue and black, and we have a bunch of white cards here. We do have Blightbelly Rat we can cast on turn 2. Incisor Glider only takes 1 white mana. If we get it later, it's fine. Basilica will be hard to cast, not having any white. We do have removal here. Excuse me. That's fine. They're going first to give us a chance to draw an extra card, get an extra mana. Mere Convert will help us with fixing. That can give us a mana of any color. So we could actually cast Incisor Glider. Vraska's Fall. Each opponent sacks a creatures or planeswalker and gets a poison counter. Okay. Let's go in with the rat. Blue-white. This is artifact leaning towards control, probably. Ichorplate Golem. 2/3. When a creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it has 1 or more oil counters, put an oil counter on it. Creatures you control with the oil counters get +1/+1. Interesting. Let's start putting poison counters on this. Get lucky and draw planes, we'll be good to go. We have removal here, so we need to get 1 more poison counter in so we can turn this removal online to exile any creature. Their deck's built around oil counters, obviously, or it has some oil counter synergy, otherwise they wouldn't have this oil counter lord. For Mirrodin, that becomes a 2/3 and a Skull Bomb. Sack it. For 1, draw a card. 3, sack it. Creature gets +2/+2. Activate only as a sorcery and draw a card. Alright. We can't get in with the rat. We can get rid of that token. But then we would be using our removal on that. We just try to... Do we try to do that? Sack this, and then get a planes, and then Incisor Glider next turn, make our Blightbelly Rat a 3/3. I really don't want to use the removal. I don't want to, but this is how we're gonna go. We're gonna turn our Corrupted on that way. Need to get a white mana. We need to get this Mere Convert down so we can start doing Basilica Shepherd and Incisor Glider to make all those 2/2s. They only have one white mana, so they don't have White Sun Zenith mana. Okay, let's sack this, get a Plains. If we can draw another Plains, that would be sweet. Sheoldred's Head Cleaver. Alright, let's go in, try to go to 4. Got to 4. Black, black, Mere Convert. Incisor Glider. Counterspell. No Proliferate payoff on their side, though. 2 cards in hand. We've got a Shepherd coming up next turn. Another Island. No double Plains for them. What are they going to take? Oh, that thing doesn't take it. You may return a permanent you control zone. If you do create a 1/1 Toxic Might, they return an island. Okay. 4 poison counters, 14 life. Skull Dweller, 1/1 Death Touch. Toxic 1. This has Menace on it. Toxic 2. I think we're going to take this opportunity to just draw 3 cards, Proliferate. Gold Warden's Helm can equip for 2, and I believe he gives +0/+1 in Vigilance. I don't want to look at it because they'll see me looking at it. Maybe they forgot about it. I think that's what it does. Hover Wings. 3/2 flying. Creatures you control that are equipped are +1/+0. Why are they attacking with this? Do they have a combat trick? They just want to get a poison counter on us so they can proliferate. What's more likely, that they have a combat trick in blue, or they want to get a poison counter on us? I guess we'll block with the rat. Tablet of Completion. Here's what the tablet does. Tap it, put an oil counter on it. Tap, add colorless mana, activate only if tablet has 2 or more oil counters, and 1 to draw a card, only if it has 5 or more. Alright, I put that in there because I wanted a little bit of card draw late game, but I don't know if we need it. So we can go Sheoldred's Edict, have them sacrifice their non-token, which would be the Indoctrination Attendant, and then still have 4 mana to put down Sheoldred's Head Cleaver. See if they have a counter spell. We'll attack here. If they block, we'll proliferate using the rat. Proliferate them to 7. Throw down our Menace creature. With Toxic 2. That means another 2 blockers. Otherwise, they're going to go to 9. And then perfect timing for our Basilica Shepherd to create 2 1/1 mites and go just a little bit wide late game and try to finish them out. 3/4, put target instant or sorcery from your graveyard top of your library. They're going to put Reject Imperfection on top of their library. So we know they're drawing a counterspell next turn. Alright. Menace. Okay. Shepherd then. And Skull Dweller. And Tablet. Yeah, we'll pay 2 life for that. So they drew a counter spell, so we just flooded out all of our stuff, so that way all they have to counter is the Head Cleaver, but they have to deal with the stuff on board. Alright. Oil counter. What does this need? 2? Yeah, only if it has 2. Necrosquito. Oil counters. It gets +1/+1 for each oil counter on it. Another creature artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield. Put an oil counter on Necrosquito. This is an artifact, artifact. Let's see if they want to counter. They don't want to counter it. Okay. So we're going in. Chrome Prowler. Already attacking, so they probably should have done that pre-combat. There. Okay, that brings him to 9, and then Necrosquito becomes a 4/4. End the turn there. So we've got 9 toxic, we've got 7 in the air. If we want to kill him without poison. Tough spot. Venser. Lifelink toxic 1 when you proliferate, make a 3/3 colorless golem, or target artifact creature against flying and lifelink. We don't have the ability to proliferate, right? No. Alright. Well, let's do it like this. Probably should have attacked with the Might, because it can't block, but I feel like it was just going to get blocked and killed anyway. Alright, got there. 3-0 on the sealed so far. Hopefully we can keep that going. Okay, we're going first. Good thing we have a Terramorphic Expanse. We can use that to go get a Swamp on turn 1. And we'll have a Blightbelly Rat probably turn 2. Try to get poison counters in. Turn on our Corrupted for our Glider. And then that's kind of a crap card, but I need a playable. So play that later. Yeah, we're okay. Decent. Draw Skull Bomb. 1 second, draw a card. 3 second, return creature card from your graveyard to your hand, draw a card. That's good. That's a good spell bomb. Probably like the best spell bomb in Limited, right? What do we want? Black? Yeah. Expanse. We'll do that turn 3 because we don't have anything else to do. Probably grab an island. Like to get some removal. I'll tell you that much. See if we can get a poison counter. We did it. Hey everyone, we did it. So let's, before we do Incisor Glider, let's work on the Skull Dweller. If we can get up to 3 Corrupted, that'll help us. Even if the toxic game plan falls away, we'll still have the power coming off the Corrupted payoffs. Need a removal spell. Really, any Sheoldred's Edict would probably be fine. They're going to play like a big 4/4 green creature or something. And we're going to need a way to get through it. Yeah. Geth. Wow. 3/4, double black, 1 generic, tap it, return creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. The gains of this creature would leave, exile it instead, and activate only as a sorcery. Other creatures they control get... Well, that's a removal spell. I was praying and hoping for that, but... Do we... Oh, I forgot to sack the Expanse. What an idiot I am. So... Sack. Am I bluffing or am I not bluffing? Am I bluffing? Oh, the bluff. Okay. Let's go Incisor Glider. End the turn. Don't forget to sack the Expanse. Pyro, idiot. Save this planar disruption for something more threatening. Now we have an Incisor Glider. We can make this a 2/2 Death Touch. So this thing's overcosted. A 5 mana, it's a 4/3 Vigilance when it comes in because it makes a 2/2 token with Mirrodin. But it could be cool to do that on the Blight Belly Rat and make it a 4/3 and be able to get in with it. Take some mana investment, but that would be sweet. Okay, sack the Expanse. Blue. Another blue. See, the thing is that Geth is not super threatening to me right now because there's nothing else in the graveyard for them to bring back. Okay, well they could have done that in response to me removing it, so I'm glad that they at least got that out. Let's go for Sheoldred's Head Cleaver. It's a menace toxic. That way they have to play another creature, and then we can planar disruption that creature and then get in for more counters. So they have an Edict. Sack the rat. Proliferate on them. Put them to 5. Still could be a pretty close game. They have a lot of cards. They have a lot of things that could change the board state right now. If they play it, they tap out for another big creature. We planar disrupt that. We attack. This has menace, so this gets in for toxic too. Oh my goodness, they're attacking. Yeah, we'll just take it. Rot Priest. It's a 0/4. Whenever a creature you control toxic deals combat damage to a player, that player gets an additional poison counter. Target creature you control with toxic gains death touch till end of turn for 3 mana. I gotta be aware of that. Any proliferate payoffs? No. Okay, so we'll let them block with the Rot Priest if they want to block the Skull Dweller. And go with this. That way we're free to play Venser next turn and Planar Disruption. I think they forgot about Geth Thane of Contracts, giving all their creatures -1/-1. That's unfortunate. It happens. It happens to all of us. Okay. So do we go Sheoldred's Edict? Go Planar Disruption first, because we have an opportunity to win here. They don't have any blue mana, so they can't counter anything. So we'll do this first. We'll take Geth. Alright, got there. Got there, feels good. 4-0 sealed. Okay, we're going first. We have white mana, we have black mana, we have white spells, we have black spells. We have Skull Dweller turn 1, Siphoner turn 2, Necrosquito. Yeah, we could probably roll with this. Really like this Skull Dweller. Reminds me of the 1-drop from Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Ooh, they have Skrelv. Well, let's attack. Do we go Siphoner to get some Toxic going in the air? Or we go Mirror Convert. That would give us 4 mana next turn to go Necrosquito. Let's do this. Well, they have to attack with the Might, or they can save it for protection. But I'm not going to cast a removal spell. Can't block. This can block. It's Toxic 1. Okay, let's see if they want to block. They are red, white, and toxic. So they're going to get Skrelv in the air. So I think that's fine. We Necrosquito next turn. If we don't draw mana. If we do, we Basilica Shepherd. Draw mana, but not quite what we wanted. So do they block the Mirror Convert? We're gonna do this. Let's risk it. If they block the Mirror Convert, we won't be able to play our thing, but I doubt they will. Yeah. Oh, we still can't. Alright, that's fine. This has Toxic 1, Toxic 1, Toxic 1. Let's try to outrace them here. That'll only bring us to 4. What are the chances they have a flyer? Okay, that's not bad. I was like, if they have a flyer to block, that would kind of change things for us. Let's get a blue mana here. Anoint with Affliction. Nice. Nice, nice. Alright. Keep our 1/1 Death Touch back. Got a 3/3 flyer to block the 2/2 flyer. The mites can't block, but if they swing in aggressively, they're good backswing. Take it. So if we anoint with Affliction on Chimney Rabble, you can attack with everything. They block. Probably Mere Convert. 1, 2, 3. How are we gonna do this? Do I want to do a Necrosquito? That'll be another flyer. Yeah, that'll be good. How much of these have toxic? This has toxic, this has toxic. With our Death Toucher, Flyer, Might. Yeah, we'll just attack with everything. Okay, so they go to 9, and then our Necrosquito becomes a 5/5. So they've got to get us with poison, because we can just kill their flyer next turn and go in with Pestilent Siphoner. Perfect. They can't attack us though. We can just kill their Flincing Raptor, go in with the Siphoner, and win the game. Alright, good game. First time I played red and white. Poison! Yeah, I had fun. First impressions, this seemed to be a very assertive format. Let's see. White Sun's Twilight is a bomb. We can't cast it, though. Vraska's Fall, Necrosquito, and Head Cleaver. This seems like not great. Disruption's good. Shepherd's fine for later. Okay, this seems better. Okay, this is tough. What do I get rid of? There's only so much removal in the deck. Let's try to draw into some of our bigger stuff here. We need to keep all of our removal. Okay. Trawler Drake. +1/+1 for each oil counter. Enters with 1 when you cast a non-creature spell. Put a counter on it. Alright. End the turn with an Edict up. Ito. Hell of a bomb. What does he do again? When more creatures deal combat damage to you, return one of them to owner's hand. If you do, activate loyalty abilities of Kaito twice this turn. One creature can't attack or block till your next turn. +1, 0 to draw a card. Alright.
You ready, Pom-Pom-chan? Time to put our skills to the test.
Hopefully they attack without activating him. Okay.
I've got the technological edge.
Another edict. Got rid of their bomb, but we don't have any bombs like that. We hardly have any rares. I think we have one rare in the form of White Sun Twilight, and that's it. Ecrosquito. Take that. Anoint with Affliction. Okay, we have 2 removal spells, but they're just going to eat us up with this Death Touch token. We need to get one of our Basilica things or something. You may tap it if you do proliferate. Okay. I think that's going to do it for us. Kaido was nasty. Alright, brings us to Whispers of the Dross. That's not going to do anything for anybody. Can't get rid of that. Alright, good game. That'll be our first loss. 5-1. Opponent played well, though. Good game. Kaido was gross. Okay, we're going first. Black mana, white spell, black spell. Sure. We can keep this. We have removal. We have an Incisor Glider. Not a bad 2-drop. An Adaptive. Has an oil counter. Gets +1 for each oil counter. Another creature in the battlefield, if it had greater power or toughness, then put an oil counter. We could just Whisper of the Dross that. Seems like it would be kind of nasty. To deal with it now would be better. Although, no matter how big it gets, we can always anoint it with Affliction. But I think we're going to Whisper the Dross that when it triggers. Just don't want to have to deal with that. If we can let it get out of hand, it's going to be too much. I think the smart play is to just do it now. Cast your Glider next turn. Then anoint with Affliction their 3-drop. They did not put a land on top of their library. Okay, Incisor Glider's a good counter to the Dune Mover. Blocks it safely, effectively. We're 1 white man away from Basilica Shepherd. We can't do that. So, guess we attack. No, I guess we don't. Why? If I play around a counterspell here, they only have 1 blue mana. Kind of figured that they had one, but I'm like, I don't know if I should play around it because the... Placeblade Mantis. When it attacks you, move an oil counter. If you do untap, it gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Seems like a good deal for us. Well, we don't really have anything else to do, so let's attach this. Give it vigilance. And that'll allow us to start attacking with it. They're a 1/1 Death Toucher out. Look at the top 3 cards of your hand, put 1 to your hand, library, put 1 to your hand, the bottom of your library, and proliferate. Alright. They have a lot of proliferate payoffs that are not paying off, which I'm really happy about right now. Tekathal Inquiry Dominus. I'm sorry. What a nasty. If you would proliferate white. Flying. Proliferate twice. Alright, so we've got to get rid of this stuff now. I think... Do they have another counterspell? They have another counterspell. We're kind of in a jam. But I'm assuming that they do not. Yeah. Getting rid of Tekathal. Alright. Really? Really? Atraxa? What? Reach card, reveal. You may put a card from among them revealed into your hands. That is insane. Store to Curiosity, draw 2 cards. So they got Reject Imperfection, which is a counter spell. Distorted Curiosity, Island, Transplant Theorist. Seriously? That is crazy. Well... Rest in peace, us. I believe. If we had 3 poison counters, we could anoint with Affliction here. Yeah, you can't beat Atraxa. We did what we could to get rid of Tekathal. I mean... Anchorbloom can kill our Mirin Bardish, or whatever it's called. Bardish. Rat. 2/2 proliferate. Destroy Curiosity. Draw 2 cards. Counterspell. Yeah. Alright, good game. Go 5-2. I cannot believe my opponent just cast a Traxa on me after Tekkathol. That was crazy. That was awesome. Okay, opponent goes first. We have 2 Terramorphic Expanses. Whisper of the Dross, maybe early removal, maybe later proliferate. Siphoner, not a great hand, but we don't have to worry about mana fixing, which is cool. Double planes. We'll go get an island, I guess. Fleshless Gladiator, 2/2. Return it from graveyard to the battlefield. Tap, lose a life for 3 mana if we have 3 or more poison counters. Okay. Two flying. As long as we have 3 more poison counters, it gets Death Touch and Lifelink. This does not have Toxic. We're not going to block it. Anoint with Affliction. Exile something. That's good. Might need to get blue with this Terramorphic Expanse for our Vivisurgeon's Insight. Okay. Pass the turn with Anoint with Affliction for that Bone Picker Scourge. Plague Nurse. Each other creature you control with Toxic gains Toxic 1 till end of turn. Activate only once each turn as Toxic 2. Nothing else of theirs has Toxic yet. I think I'm fine with that. That flyer out of the way. Wasn't going to block the Plague Nurse anyway. 1/3 reach. Perfect answer to what we've got going on. Surprised if they didn't attack with the Plague Nurse and the Gladiator. Okay. We're gonna save our Whispers of the Dross and try to kill the Bilious Skull Dweller. when it attacks. This will stop at least their fleshless gladiator from being able to attack us. For Toxic 3. Need more removal for that. Man. Okay, we're at 5 life. Put Venser in. We can put Head Cleaver. Do this. The spider has reach. Nothing else has reach. I have to try to win this in the air. Got 2 shepherds. Representing 6 damage a turn. That means... what? 3 turn clock. Sheoldred's Edict won't help him. Keep that in hand. Pretend like we have something to do. I just don't want him to drop like Nissa or something and just like explode with an overrun. Glider's good. That brings our shepherds up to 4/4s. Whenever we attack with a glider. Plus another flyer. Okay, so even if 1 shepherd dies, we still have lethal in the air. Yes! Got there. I was sketchy for a minute. I didn't know those Basilica shepherds were going to get the job done. I'm like, I don't know. But we got there. 6 and 2. Last one. Alright, opponent goes first. We have the Seed Core, and we have 2 swamps. Phyrexian Angel. A lot of our stuff is Phyrexian, I believe. So Seed Core, this might be a keepable hand just with that, because we do have swamps as our core color for Anoint. But that will not be able to help us cast Vivisurgeon's Insight. Maybe not. Alright, we'll keep it. It's the 7th game. I'm not going to mulligan. I haven't also been able to use Tablet of Completion yet, so I want to try to do that. They're sacking it right away. They don't care if we know what they're playing. They're playing green. Alright, we've got one too now. That's good. We anoint with affliction that little thing. Perhaps. We don't have anything to do next time anyway. Yeah, we'll just end. Keep our removal up. Jund. Borak. The best green common. That could eat us up. Another shepherd. Need another white mana. Shepherds helped us last time, but we're in a tough spot here because Tablet of Completion will give us a colorless mana, but we need another white. And we also need another blue for Vivisurgeon's Insight. Tablet of Completion is not a really good include in this deck. But I was like, I want to test it out, and I didn't have an oil deck. See if we can make it. Vraska's Fall. Sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. That's a start. Yeah, we're going to do this before that thing gets out, so they have to sacrifice one of these things at least. Very good creature against us right now. Planar Disruption. We don't have white mana. Okay, looks like we're going to be taking 8. See if we can pull it through. Nine, actually. Probably a risky keep, but I was like, you know what? If we can keep this and pull this off for the 7th win, that would be great. Leg Nurse. With no toxic creatures. Just a big 3/4. Siphoner. Okay, that's it. We're done. Alright. 6 wins. Not too bad. Let's check and look at the gems that we got. Yeah, I still had fun. That's fine. Take a look at the gems that we got. Take a look at the cards that we got. Claim the prize. 2,000 gems, 3 boosters. And because it's a new set, let's open these packs. I got 5 to open. Gold wildcard. Koth. Nah. Alright, Koth's fine, whatever. Glissa I like. Archfiend of the Dross is a good one. Spell Dancer, I want to make a standard deck with that, so that's cool. Thanks for watching the video. We did 6 on the sealed, which I'm super happy with. I'll post the deck list below, so you can check it out. Not like you can build it again, but just to see, you know, kind of like what was the overperformers, the underperformers. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up, and thank you for subscribing. Subscribers are the lifeblood of the channel, and I appreciate everybody who is a subscriber. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.